I have my meal heating up in the fridge, and I brought one to work finally. You know, slowly you make progress. Like 2 weeks ago, I would have been really proud of what I'm doing today. But I'm not always super proud of what I've just done because I don't know, I know I can do more. So you have to, like, when you're moving just a little bit by little bit to the things you want to do, you have to like really realize you've come pretty far. The fact that I have everything, made the meals, brought them to work with me, they're the right kind of meals, they're healthy. I need to be proud of that. And instead you're like, oh, I should have brought like a few more with me, and oh, I didn't have breakfast this morning, so my body is not probably building any muscle, it's probably just eating my muscle, you know. And it's just a really weird thing if you let your negative mind take control. I'm excited for the future, and that's just, I'm happy to be at that point. You know, many times I'm not, and I am excited to make changes and do good things and eat some good food. I didn't bring my battery in my camera all day, so missed out on a few opportunities to vlog, but it's nothing new of me just having one video for a day. Anyways, I'm making a bunch of different meals. I'm going to be cooking some fish, some bacon, some ground beef, and then I have the good old brown rice, potatoes, and broccoli. I'm also going to saute up some tomatoes and zucchini, a variation. But I'm excited. I like having all these made, and it's pretty easy if you get stuff made beforehand. And I'm going to try to just make as many meals as I can at any one time. I have 8 Tupperware. Today I had one of my pre-made meals. It's pretty good. And then I'm just eating a little bit of broccoli soup at my parents, and trying to figure out some tax stuff. I'm being like audited for like something with my insurance. I don't know. They want a bunch of paperwork that I don't have, so I have to try and figure it out. And I didn't have insurance, and they said I need paperwork that says that my work couldn't pay for my insurance. Whatever. Well, life's pretty good. I realized my next year, what I want it to be is attempting all the goals that I have wanted since I was a kid. And so it's like, I'll be 29 next week, and then I'll have a year to be before 30, and it's sort of like the closeout of my childhood. As sad as that sounds, like I can still do childish things and be childish, but I want to a little bit move on from being a child, and I already am, but mentally I'm gonna put away some things and move on to other bigger and better, different things. But I want to give myself a shot of all the dreams I had as a kid and be like, all right, little Carlos the Great, like, I'm going to attempt, I'm at least going to try, and I'll go over the goals with you, but some of them are trying to become a professional singer, a YouTuber, apply to the FBI, learn Spanish and Japanese, like all these things that I wanted to do, that I can do, but I'm at least going to attempt them to the best of my ability and see what happens. So it's pretty cool, but it's a weird time of life. But most of life is a weird time of life, because life is weird. I'm only about halfway, maybe 2/3 of the way through this motivational video. It's titled I Can, and it was put together by CJ Chan. Just realized how impactful and motivational words and music put together can be. When you're in your room, when you're in a little bit darker times, they can hit you, and it can be really motivational, and it's called a motivational video. I do know that I can change and reach my dreams, and I will. Yesterday I was really excited for all the goals and things I was setting, but then today I almost had like a breakdown. I can't fit any of my clothes, and there's a slight chance that I'm growing muscle, but I think I'm just getting extra fat with any muscle I'm getting. Mentally, I need to get below 300 pounds again before I bulk up. I just need to be able to fit my clothes. Mostly my like thighs are growing, and my waist, I don't think it's muscle. I want to do the overall goal of bulking into my skin with muscle, but right now I just need to get to like 290 again, and then reevaluate. It really is the biggest mental battle Binged again yesterday, had like a whole Howie's pizza. I'm positive now that anytime I feel like I'm making a big change, I sabotage myself. That's where a lot of the binging comes in, or different things like that, because I'm on the cusp of making some changes and really feeling it, and then I get scared, and then stress comes, and I react to that stress with binging or other negative things. I'm gonna maybe look into getting some help or someone I can talk to about it, or just keep reading and working on it, because I'm making it hard for myself. That self-sabotage is really harsh, because you're wanting to do all these great things, but also holding yourself back, and you can't have both if you're gonna be happy. I'm gonna have some potatoes and eggs for breakfast, and put some of this stuff in there too. You said you're gonna do it yesterday. You have to start today. I can't put things off anymore. If I say I'm gonna do it tomorrow, that basically means I'm probably not gonna do it. The only things you're gonna really do are the things you do today, and even better than that right now. I have a 10-hour day today at work, so I'm just here chilling alone from 8 to 10. No one else is here but me, but I'm gonna sacrifice a few things this year to reach some of my goals: sweets, fast food, TV and anime shows, and late nights. I might do a caveat, but I don't think I will. Just cut them all out, and I don't know if that's the healthiest way of doing it or the best, but maybe. You know, sometimes if you have the ability to, cutting out things to help you reach other goals, it might be worth it and is the right thing to do. So I don't know. I go through the same cycles over and over, and I just really hope something sticks eventually and can make some great habits. I feel partially like the world's conspiring against me to eat well and do right physically. I brought meals, but my microwave doesn't work, so it's completely frozen. So I went and got a burger, just the burger, no fries or drink. But yeah, you just have to prepare for preparing, I guess. I vlogged straight for 2 years, and it was great, but I think from now on I'm only going to vlog when I have something worthwhile to vlog, in my opinion. And I'll still post weekly, but it won't be like something necessarily from every single day. And there'll maybe be some negative sides, you know, maybe I won't be able to say like I vlogged every single day from this journey, but it'll feel more real, you know. It's something, I think it'll be better content too when I don't feel like I have to vlog. If I'm gonna keep vlogging stuff that's worthwhile, and again, I already said this, but I don't want to force it. It's been a useful thing. It needs to change for it to be relevant. So here's to that change. I just worked on Sunday today, and then I went to leave to go to church, and then the guy that was following up after me forgot his key, or didn't have a key, so I had to go back. But on the phone I was just like, yeah, this is super inconvenient. Like right as I said those words, I was like, oh man, like why do I have to say those kind of things? You know, I like being a better person, but two most important things right now, schedule wise, are my morning exercise and my work. Work right now is there's a lot of opportunities, so I'm super excited. So I want to give like 100% to my work. I think if I can give myself to those things completely, I'll reach a lot of goals. And then also my spiritual state it should probably be the most important, but no, that's always an interesting and ambiguous one to deal with. You can't even see her. She's right there. She is blending in. I love it. It was pretty great. It was my birthday, and I got this shirt from my mom. It was fun. We had dinner last night, and then I got a gift card for my work, which was awesome, and they had a cake for me. I was super surprised. I mean, I was just surprised they did anything. And then I got this awesome tea from Tijuana with this cool mug. It's like a self-contained like steamer mug, like you put it right into there. So that was from Ben. And we also went to Takana's tonight, saw a play. I went on a date, so it's a really good day overall. Pretty well calorie wise. I didn't eat at the right times. I just basically had one meal, which was Takana's. So my calories will show it's in the right maybe it's probably still over, but it was all one meal. That's never good. But overall, I'm glad to be alive, glad to have year 29, and this year's going to be amazing. Which is what I feel like I say every year, but it's true. Every year is amazing. No one can say I'm not putting in the hours, because I worked 13 hours today, and like straight work, like killed it. No breaks really. Brought dinners with me, made some awesome dinners. We finally got another microwave, so I was able to eat my good dinners. Beef patties with broccoli and rice, brown rice, and then I had cod with potatoes and broccoli. So ate really well today. I'm super tired, and I'm gonna be here early tomorrow, like 9 in the morning, which is pretty early for me. But I need, I'm not kidding, like need to start going to the workout in the morning. It has to happen. Just kill it at work, my workouts in, and make sure to keep my spiritual life going as well, then I'll have a good life. But busy, but good life, and that's what I want right now. Those of you that watch, I sometimes apologize for the lackluster vlogs. They just are, but I'm confident they'll get better eventually, soon here. Just worked another 11-hour day. Yesterday was a 13-hour day, and for the first time in as long as I can remember, I've been excited about work. Largely, it's just a lot of the earning potential is pretty high. I feel very useful, like I'm needed. There's tons of potential as a company for us to grow and just make a lot of great things happen, and I feel like I'm sort of there at the beginning, and yeah, and then I like the people I work with. I feel like we have a good product, it's useful, it's needed, there's like no one in the industry. There's just tons of great things about it, and I'm just going to focus on my health and getting some, I've been eating all right, actually. I've been eating my meals that I've been preparing, and actually working longer days. I eat better because the only meals I have are the ones I've been preparing, and that's all I eat. I do need to drink more water, and I need to make sure to get my exercise, but yeah, last couple days I've been eating pretty well, so it's exciting. I do really want to get my workouts done in the morning. I was going to bail and do them in the evening, but I just have to get them in the morning. I need that extra energy in the morning. I need to be awake. I need to be firing, and for my life in general, but specifically for being a salesman and making things happen that way. Well, I'm out of organic broccoli, which I don't know what other kind of broccoli you could have. I'd actually be interested in finding out non-organic broccoli. I love these things because it comes with 4 of these, like in that bag, and they're amazing because it just cooks everything right there. I don't even need like a pot or anything. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm just gonna put my broccoli right there, but I have this like rice combination, and then some chicken and broccoli. Super simple, but these meals have been killing it for me. I've been pretty excited. I've been pretty proud of my eating, and eventually I will get all things running on all cylinders. I feel like I do exercise really good for a bit, and then eating isn't that great, and then eating kicks in, but eventually they'll all get on there, and my foot is cramping, so that's nice. Can you guys hear that squeaking? It's the worst, but guys, life is good. Like when work is going good, sort of life is going good, right? Because sometimes work is your whole life. You need balance, which I don't really have a ton right now, but I'm eating pretty good, working a ton, and actually having a ton of work is making me like have some pretty good priorities. I'm doing a lot less of the stuff that I didn't want to do, right? Like video games, watching shows, wasting time, not being in a good mindset. It just goes away when you work a ton and you feel like the work you're doing is good, because when I get home, I'm just like, man, I'm so tired, I just got to go to sleep, and I don't have time to play these other games and things. And so for a long time, I liked sales jobs where I just worked 5-6 hours a day max, because I do better at the sales. But this kind of position that I'm in now is way better, a little bit higher end. I'm doing business to business, and it's just amazing. I did 13-hour day, 11-hour day, and now a 12-hour day. I feel still excited. Like I'm still tired. I just need to get the workouts in. So if I'm good, I'm a good boy, I will get in tonight, and I think I must, because I need to get in early tomorrow, because Friday is the best time to make things happen. Right on my broom with a cat. My nose is pointed and my chin is too.
You better watch out, or I might scare you.
I have like $25 worth of candy, and I'm starting to not really like holidays. So there's just a center around food and unhealthy food, and I want it, you know. And it's not like, you know, I could resist it if I didn't want it, but I want so much of it, and still haven't solved a lot of the mental issues. That has to be it, because, you know, when you get morbidly obese, it's super statistically improbable that you'll get out of that. And again, it's because the mental change has to happen, and I don't know what will be the catalyst for that, because I'm back to 320 pounds. I weighed myself this morning. I wasn't going to tell you guys, but I need to. I weighed myself, and 320 pounds. I gained a good 30 pounds since I was on, like, last time I lost, you know.